Hey, what's going on, crew? Welcome back into the Kubota dairy farm here on Autumn Oaks. This is the update to Autumn Oaks. That's right. And we got a plant, guys. We are ahead. We've got everything taken off already. We've cultivated all our fields, like all 4 of them, because they're all strips all the way over to the dairy up there on the horizon. We're gonna be planting them all today, hopefully. Let's jump in the little Kubota, get to the farm. We gotta go buy some seed. Let's get to work. Pitter patter. Welcome back in, folks. Good to have you in here. Hope you're having a fantastic day, whatever day this is you're watching this video. But cheers to you. Welcome into the Kubota dairy farm. We spent the last day just setting things up, getting things prepped because, well, we've got a fairly large dairy farm and we're running some little Kubota equipment. We're gonna see how this works out for us. I mean, it is what it is. We got good deals on Kubotas, so we're gonna be running Kubotas.
I think you bit off more than you could chew with Earth, mate. Yeah.
And plus, it's better than being the Star King. We got to move over and become the Kubota King, right? We've discussed this. We got to become the Kubota King. And if we're gonna be Team Orange, it's got to be Kubota. We don't need the Stara. No Staras. Already prepped the ram. Like I said, we got to go get some seeds. So we'll go grab that. We'll fill that flat deck with some seed. Man, every day, I swear, it looks nicer out here. I do enjoy the way this whole farm looks. It looks so good up here. Yeah, everything's set up here, guys. We'll take a quick cruise over to the co-op, grab some seeds, some fertilizer. We got to set things up. We've got everything ready to rock. We just need to get into the fields. My big 3500 Dodge D. That doesn't sound like a Cummins. Listen to this thing. That's not a Cummins. I know what a Cummins sounds like. That's not a Cummins at all. Which way do I go? Darn it. I need my phone. Hang on. Looks like we're going right. Perfect. All right, there we go. All right, off to the shop. Already loaded up. We decided to go with a little bit more on the seed side. I think seed's going to be more useful in the long run, at least. We'll see. It's a lot of cash just sitting on top of this flat deck. Considering we're not really going to see a profit from any of that for any time soon, that's always something. It's a little disappointing to look at that, right? Like, it's like, oh yeah, you got to wait until like the fall until you're going to see any kind of possibility of profit. And even then, you don't want to sell anything right away because, well, it's just not worth much until the next year. So, especially a cattle farmer when you've got to try to get cattle to start making milk first. Oh yeah, that's a ways away still. We better get work. We better get working here, seriously. All right up into the farm. Sharp. Oh, easy into the ditch clutch. Straighten her out. Nice, perfect. We're good. We made it. It's all right. Best driver in farm sim. So the building on our right, as soon as we come up the drive here, that's going to be our seed shop, our seed farm. That's where we're going to keep all our seed for the time being. It's dry storage in there. The building in behind, that's kind of like our bale storage almost. Let's start by removing all the straps off this. Get all these guys off of here. So many straps. Oh, they wouldn't let me leave without strapping it down properly. I told them I'm a professional and I don't need to worry about straps. You know what? I could probably have made it all the way back without a single strap, but no, they made me. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, we'll store everything inside here. We should have some room. We got a rack right there. We can store some stuff on that. I got the telehandler and the Bobcat to be maneuverable. Telehandler, you know what? Telehandler was not bad. Let's open this door up. You know what? The telehandler can hold probably at least 2 of them at a time, right? And then maybe if we need to move some stuff with the Bobcat, we can. Let's get the telehandler first. Fire it up. Arm up. Let's go. Those tires, those are some meaty tires that are beefy.
And whoever said size doesn't matter obviously never tried our beefy beanie burrito.
Well, this arm is super sensitive. It's super sensitive. Right on through. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see this, at least with this, the weight is so much more balanced that I don't have a problem with the Bobcat. I don't know if I'll be able to handle both of them or not. It might give me some grief, right? Look how sharp this thing turns. Even with the truck in the way, I've got room to spin this into place. That's actually kind of amazing. Push up against the wall, drop her back down, nice and easy. Yeah, look at that, and lots of room still. I'm actually impressed, guys. There's a lot of room still behind here, even with the wide tires and the truck in the way. Still managed to pull that off. I mean, there wasn't really a doubt there, was there? I don't think so. I never had a doubt. I mean, really. Oh, best driver in farm sim. To be fair, I said best driver, not best stacker, right? You guys know there's a difference. Yeah, she's starting to get a little bit tight on the other side, but think, you know what, this might work just perfect if we can just kind of shoot the gap there. Drive this in now. There we go. Lift up and then bring her back. Just tilt it back just a touch. There we go. Ah, yeah, there we go. I'm still debating on whether I should move the truck out. It's, you know what? This is a fun little apparatus to drive, though. I don't mind this thing. It's a little bit wider than most telehandlers because of the wheels, but I think that's probably going to come in useful when we're throwing hay around in the field. We can actually use this to move hay across. I want to see if I can get this just a little bit closer, though. Oh, we're up into the truck. We're up into the truck. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little bit of light body damage. No one's going to notice. There we go. Right up against. And drop her. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Don't want to take all the weight off the tires. There we go. Nice and easy. Let her come on out. Perfect. See, just like that, guys. Like I know exactly what I am doing with this thing. Let's drop this down. All right, let's get this last couple out here, and then we can get the planter fill. I feel like I'm Austin powering this thing back and forth. Oh, these shelves kind of suck. You can only put one bag on the bottom row, guys. As you can see, I've run out of space, so I ended up moving the truck out. I should have just done that to begin with, but instead, you know me, I like to try to cheap out on the front end and realize I'm doing something wrong, and then have to spend more time on the back end. Yeah, don't read into that too far. A couple last bins to grab. Let's make sure we don't puncture these, because that would be awkward. Should be able to easily grab that. So, like I said, if those ramps were a little bit bigger, if that rack was a little bit bigger, I could actually stack these, and I'd probably have enough room for almost all of it, guys. Unfortunately, can't stack them. In fact, I'm gonna stick the liquid fertilizer down here in the corner, keep it out of the way, and yeah, then if I need it, it's kind of out in the open, and I can easily grab it that way there. All right, time to get down to planting finally. You know, we'll fertilize first. I say planting finally, but I'm gonna fertilize first. We're not even gonna plant yet. We'll start with fertilizing. We'll throw some fertilizer down and get those fields all prepped, and then we'll plant. You know, it's easier to grab this little side by side and get over to the back side of the farm. It's my little runaround, basically. Let's see here. Fertilizer sprayer's right there. Let's grab the 6060, the full cab 6060. We'll leave this right here, and we'll throw this with that fertilizer spreader on it. Yeah, just a small little guy, little two-wheel drive tractor, and I think the fertilizer spreader might be a little bit big for it, but it won't be bad. Yeah, it's definitely a little big. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Tell you what, if it's a problem, we'll find out right away, because as soon as we fill it with fertilizer, we'll see if the back tires come off it or not. Let's just take the little Bobcat, and that will be the easiest way, I'm sure, to load this thing up. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Boom. Up it goes. Is it going to be able to pick that up? Really? Do I not have the weight? There we go. Oh, it must have been underneath the shelving again. Against that shelving is getting to me. I'm struggling with the shelf, I swear. All right, inbound one. Open that up. Perfect. We'll pull this up. It's probably gonna take a couple of these, I think, and see if I can not get stuck on the shelf this time. Perfect. Oh, see what I mean? It just goes when you turn. You got to make sure you don't go too fast. I don't want to mess around. I want it full. Oh, that's a problem. Oh no, that's a problem. Well, I guess the two-wheel drive ain't quite gonna be able to handle it. You know what? I think we can make it work. It's got the wheels. Don't tell. If it's a warranty issue if I break one of those wheels off, right? I've got a solution. Okay, let's start back on, and we're just gonna lower it down and let those wheels drag. That'll be fine, right? See, it's down. Okay, let me just double check this now. Wheels are. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. See, wheels are on the ground. And it looks nice and level. Are the back tires? I'm kind of taking my suspension out too. I don't know. This is a good idea. I don't know. Let's see. Can I drive? No, this is not a good idea at all. We got Tokyo Drift going on right now, right off the bat. We could do donuts. I mean, the other Kubota was good at doing donuts. Why not this one too? And then what happens if I lift up? Oh boy. Yeah, that's a problem too.
Right. Bad idea.
I'm sorry, the little Kubota just can't handle it. I thought maybe it could. It's okay, I suppose. We'll go back to the triple one here, and we'll see how it should. There's no weight on the front of this one. That was one of the reasons why I went with the 6060. The 60, is it 6060 or 6060? Okay, guys. It's on. The front tires look a little light. We'll find out once we start driving how she really is, though. Stay on, please, 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 please. Accelerate. It's a little slow to accelerate. And you can see, like, I'm bouncing a little bit up front here. Oh, we got the little wheelie stylies going on still. But it was way worse than that 60-60. All right, down the hill. Yeah, you know what? We're not bad. We got... Holy shnikes. Oh, yeah. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up to the top. I think that's the plan. Yeah, right down to the bottom here. We got this one field to start off with. Let's jive on in. And, well, you know what? We got four-wheel drive at least now, too. So that's always a positive, I suppose. All right. Fertilizing has begun. All right, we just went off to this far side. I finished off the other little tiny field that's over here. Pretty big ditch that goes in between these two. I was kind of thinking I might combine the two, but there's a lot of just general irrigation areas in here. Like even all the green spaces in between these little fields help with irrigation and causing flooding or whatever. We got to keep the water off these fields, and those are all helping that. There's sloped areas instead of the flat areas on our fields. It makes sense. So I think we're going to have to leave those all as be, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to kind of till that all up and turn this into one field, I think that would totally wreck any of the irrigation lanes we got in here, guys. We are almost out of fertilizer. I still got like 2 more littler fields to take care of, plus the big one. I just might as well turn this on for the last little bit here. We still have that field on my left to still take care of, which is probably our biggest field, guys. It's like it's the big one. We do have the first field we did, which is probably the second biggest one. But that one on our left here, guys, that one there is by far the biggest field. And then I've got 2 of these little strips still left to do. I've got this one here that goes all the way around, and then I have one strip that kind of does like a half wrap around. So much more maneuverable without the full load of fertilizer. All right, fertilizer in, up we go, and back at her. Quick pit stop, quick pit stop. That little Bobcat working wonders. All is well, except for it would have been nice to have a GPS because well, I went off sideways here a little bit. Things went a little off kilter. If we had had a GPS, I could have saved a little bit of fertilizer. That would have been, now, I mean, a GPS is pretty expensive, but still, it would have saved me, you know, maybe 20 bucks in fertilizer at least. So there's that. Just food for thought right there, I guess. All right, time to get busy planting, but you know what? We're actually going to switch out to the larger Kubota. Yeah, I think this is a little bit too much weight for this little guy. We'll take the bigger one out, and that should be a little bit better. We're just going to move it over here. We'll just park it right outside. We can leave this tractor right here, and the larger 135 will be a little bit more suited for this job. We got the duals on it, and yeah, the funny thing is though, this tractor is going to be wider than the planting unit. No, I spoke too soon. It's like the same size. I was just looking at the amount of fertilizer. So we've got 2 pallets of fertilizer left. I don't think we're going to have enough to get through all the fields a second time here later on this fall, guys, or this summer, I should say. I think we're going to need to go buy some more fertilizer. Already on second headland around this field. So we're putting beans down here, guys, and I've got a whole plan. I've got a plan. Don't tell anybody about my plans. I got plans. It's big brain. We got a big brain plan. Soybeans down below. We got beans on this field. We're going to put beans over on that field as well. We're putting beans down here for 2 reasons. 2 reasons. Number 1, well, it's the furthest away from my farm. My farm is way up on the hillside there. This is the farthest away from our farm. That's why we're putting beans on here. Beans have a lower yield typically compared to most other crops, and that's going to make my life a little bit simpler for trucking reasons, of course. And yeah, and secondly, there's no straw. We're not doing straw. So, oh, guys, also there's something else kind of funny down here. Let me turn this off. We'll turn this up and hang on a sec here. You see this whole field across the road here? The only way to get to this field, guys, is to go through my property. Like, I did a quick walk down here. I don't own this field. Someone's planted it before obviously we took over and bought this farm. I don't know how he's getting in here. I mean, if he's coming down my laneway, we better have a chat. You can't just come down my laneway with your equipment. But unless he's bushwhacking, I don't know how he's going to get into this field anymore. I don't see a way. I don't see an easy way. Anyways, maybe there's something. Maybe I can get this field for cheap. Maybe it's like, it should be part of my farm. I mean, I hate to be that guy, but let's be honest here. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Anyways, guys, I think that there will about do it for us here today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here on the Kubota Dairy Farm on Automotive. If you guys enjoyed it, you know what to do. Of course, slap that like. If you've not subscribed already, make sure you guys hit that red subscribe button down below. Slap the bell as well so you don't miss anything going on here on the channel with, well, all our Let's Plays. And of course, we got stuff on Farm Sim 22 coming out pretty much weekly right now. So you're not going to want to miss any of that. Anyways, folks, we have a fantastic day, and we will catch you next time from, well, the Kubota farm, the Kubota Dairy Farm on Autumn Oaks. This is Clutch. Over and out.